Hello everybody and happy Friday. This is going to be a quick Friday reads. I'm tired, can you tell? I'm in this zone where I've just topped up on my allergy medication and I feel okay, but in about an hour I'm gonna crash again. I've had horrific allergies all day and I'm a little concerned that I'm coming down with something and I do not want to get sick right before I go to Worldcon in San Jose. That would be awful. So yeah, I'm not sure that I'm actually going to read many of the things that I'm about to show you. I may end up spending my Friday evening laying in bed and watching episodes of Dark on Netflix because that's my new thing right now. But I am basically trying to get through a stack of library books, all of my library checkouts before I go on vacation. I'm not going to be able to finish all of them, but I'm kind of starting all of them to see which ones I want to focus on, and then I'll take things back to the library before I actually leave on vacation because I can't renew some of them while I'm gone. So the first thing that I am currently reading, I know I'm going to finish this over the weekend, is China Rich Girlfriend by Kevin Kwan. This is the sequel to Crazy Rich Asians. And I don't know if I care that much about any of the storylines at this point, but it's like a trashy soap opera, but set in Singapore and Hong Kong and in book format, and it's brain candy. What can I say? I'm really enjoying it. And then I have just barely started on two more. I have Life Without Plastic by Chantal Plamondon and Jay Sinha. This is a couple who runs an online store called Life Without Plastic or something like that, and that's how I found this book actually. I've been kind of looking into the plastic-free and zero waste movements in the past couple of months. I find it interesting. It's still yet to be determined how much it's going to impact my own life, but I find it to be interesting to read about and learn more about. So this book just came out recently, and I saw my library had a copy, so I got it and started reading it. I don't know yet if it's the kind of book I'm going to read all the way through, or if it will end up being more of a reference work to dip in and out of. We'll see. The other one is The Book of Hidden Things by Francesco Dimitri. I grabbed this because I thought it was translated. It's a fantasy book, and it's difficult to find translated fantasy and science fiction where I live. It's not translated, it turns out, but the author is Italian, and I believe this is his first novel written in English, so I decided to continue with it. Don't really know what I think about the story yet because it hasn't gotten past the initial setup, but it seems to be about a group of 4 men who have a pact to return to their childhood hometown once a year. No matter where they are or what they're doing, they drop everything and meet up at their favorite pizzeria in this little Italian town. Only in the year that this begins, 3 of them show up, but the 4th is missing and they go looking for him, and it may have something to do with the time he disappeared when they were teenagers and came back but never explained what happened. I assume there's going to be like a supernatural or fantastical element at some point, probably related to that disappearance, but I'm not really sure. And then I have 2 books that I'm going to start, but I probably won't have time to finish before I go. First one is Imposter Syndrome by Michelle Baker. This is the 3rd book in the Arcadia Project series, which is urban fantasy. I know I'm going to really enjoy this. I loved the first 2. The first one in the series is called Borderline. And then the other one is The Bookman by Alavi Tidar. I read the Kindle sample of this, so I'm pretty sure it's something that I'm going to want to read from beginning to end, but I may have to put it aside. I actually started reading the 2nd book in the series as I accidentally bought it, not realizing it was the 2nd book in a series. It's called Camera Obscura. So I started reading it and was like, this is not the first book. So I got the first one from the library. It's kind of weird, but it had that flavor that I like from other things I've read by Tidar, so we'll see. But like I said, I'll probably end up watching television this evening, and I got season 3 of The Expanse on DVD. I can't watch this while laying in bed, so I'll probably wait for the weekend, but we'll see. So that's basically it for me. I'm pretty much doing all the stuff I have to get done before I go on vacation. I've got one more day of work left, and of course everything is blowing up right before I leave. It happens without fail every time. But yeah, I hope to get my Booktubeathon wrap-up filmed sometime this weekend, and then I will be disappearing to Worldcon. So more about that later. But anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful Friday and that you have good weekend plans. And I will talk to you again soon. And until then, bye.